Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, you're welcome. This is Let Us Talk with CMJ, and on this channel we talk about faith, family, lifestyle, relationship, motherhood, and lots more. To all my returning viewers and subscribers, thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you for coming back. So on today's episode, I want to talk about relationship. As you can already tell, is identifying those uncommon red flags in a relationship. I said uncommon because red flags in relationships is not a very uncommon topic. Is something that a lot of people, especially relationship coaches and counselors, talk about and advise young people about. So the reason I'm using uncommon is because these signs that I have carefully, out of experience and out of observations and research, I've carefully, drawn out. Are things that many people don't look into or consider. We are so familiar with the very usual and common ones like, you know, um, if he slaps you, if he's violent, if he does not fear the Lord, if he's not a Christian, because you can't be unequally yoked, if he doesn't, if he or she, sorry, it goes both ways. If he or she is not serious with life, like they don't have where they are going to, blah blah blah. I mean, those are usual red flags that I am sure that as you're listening to me, you've probably heard it before. And that is why I decided to come up with something that is really, really uncommon. And they are subtle, and at the same time, they can be very threatening. They can be very, very viperous. And that is why it is imperative that I bring it to our notice. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The first sign that tells you that it's a red flag is if you are with somebody that does not support your dreams, your visions, or your goals and your purpose, whatever it is. I think one beautiful thing about marriage is the fact that you have somebody that can help you to fulfill that purpose. That's one of the beautiful things that marriage does. So imagine you having somebody, yeah, courting or dating, and the person does not seem to support any dreams or goals or visions that you have and that you communicate to him or her. That's a very, very threatening sign right there. It means that once you get into marriage with that person, you will definitely not fulfill any dream. You will fulfill no vision. You will fulfill no purpose. And if you know me, I am very loud on something, and that is the purpose of a man. Why you're on earth, why you are born, why God has chosen you and allowed you to be born. Scripture says that we were predestined before we were even formed in our mother's womb. He had predestined us. So everybody has a vision, everybody has a purpose, everybody has a reason why they're on earth that goes beyond the normal things that we think. And if we don't fulfill the very core reason of our existence, then we've not really lived life. So imagine being with somebody that would not allow you to express those, visions that the Lord has given unto you. So it's really a big red flag because marriage should make you better. Marriage should, help multiply whatever it is that is in you. When you get married, everything about you should just become better. Yes. So if you are with somebody, you're in a relationship now, and you notice that every time you talk to the person about, the things that God would have you do, the call of God upon your life, your own vision, the things you desire to do, and the person does not seem to be supportive in any way, I think you need to really, really consider that relationship. You need to reconsider. You need to take it back to God and ask questions if you're actually supposed to continue with that relationship. It is very, very important. I can't imagine being married to somebody that does not support my dreams. I can't even imagine. One time, that was the first video I dropped in this year. I said something to my WhatsApp audience. I was like, if you notice that my video quality is better, all thanks to my husband. So I used to use my phone to record before, and as I'm sitting right in front of you, I'm actually behind a camera. a very, very exotic, expensive, very good quality camera. Yeah, that's what I use for my video. And that's just an example. And that's not even, that's like the icing on the cake. There are deeper things that, is very important that you have a supporting partner to do life with. Yes. So that's the first time you would know, you will see it. Just discuss, except you're somebody who is not also concerned or particular about dreams, visions, which you should be. So every time you bring it up or every time you try to do something, watch their response to you. Watch how supportive they are. Watch how they respond, basically. Yeah. So that's one. Number two, another thing that you should look out for, or another thing that might be a red flag and an indication that you should stop that relationship you're in, is if your partner does not respect your opinion. Hmm. This is very important, and I'm always tying these things to marriage because at the end of the day, why are you in a relationship? I believe is because you want to get married to that person. Now, life happens. Not all relationships end in marriage, but no responsible person should get into a relationship without the mind of, oh, I'm in this relationship because I want to settle down with this person. So you have to actually consider, if the person respect your opinions. You know why? Because one of the things that happens in marriage is that there is always a lot of decision making in marriage. A lot of decision making happens in marriage, and marriage is such a long time commitment to not have somebody to make decisions together with. So there are times that you would have to make some certain decisions, very important decisions about your life as an individual, about um, your family as a whole. You make decisions concerning your children, you make decisions concerning finance, you make decisions concerning ministry, you make decisions concerning, career. There are many decisions that you make together as a couple. So one person is no longer thinking, it's now two. And by now, as you're in that relationship, you can tell those signs are there. So you need to really, really begin to check it. It's really just important that you have a partner who considers your opinion, wise, who considers your counsel safe, and is willing to actually do something because you have suggested it or because you have advised and counseled it. You should be with somebody that respects your opinion, somebody that knows or that sees the wisdom that you have and sees the grace that you carry and honors it. It is very, very important because sometimes we make bad decisions. So if we have somebody with us that can always correct us and say, you know what, I think we should do it this way, and we listen. I mean, it's going to make life better. So that's number two. And then the final sign that indicates that you should probably stop that relationship is if your partner does not tell you the truth or does not like to hear the truth. Very important. So again, in marriage, the closest person to you is your spouse. The closest person to you is your partner, your husband or your wife. And because they are the closest person to you, it means that they know you better than any other person. Trust me. It's going to be a very sad and dangerous thing to now be with somebody that does not tell you the truth. Somebody who would, in the name of pampering, or in the name of supporting, they refuse to tell you the bad things that you do or the bad character that you have that you need to stop because they're afraid to talk to you about it, or because they just feel like, I don't want to hurt him, I don't want to hurt her, I just want to pamper her, I just want to pamper him, I just want him to feel good. Yes, we are with partners that they just want you to feel good, they just flatter you. It's just about, oh, you're so beautiful, I love your hair, your wigs are so nice, oh gosh, I love the way you combine those suits, I love those shoes, you're such a fashionista. If that's the kind of person that you're with, that is just all about everything good and beautiful about you, but they don't call you to order, they don't correct you when necessary, they don't tell you the truth about yourself. I think you need to really reconsider that relationship. And sometimes the reason some partners don't even tell the truth to their other partner, it's probably because their other partner also do not like to hear the truth. So some people just withdraw. Anytime I try to tell her the truth, anytime I try to tell him the truth, he gets defensive. He never listens. It feels like it's a lie and all that. He just doesn't believe that he needs to work on this or she needs to work on this, and then they just keep quiet. Whichever way, whatever it is, whatever the cost or the reason is, it is very bad. Because in marriage, you have to have somebody. You People in your church, your friends, your parents, your siblings, they are not living with you anymore. So they don't get to know, they probably know just 10% of what is going on with you. It's your partner that knows everything. So you have to be sure that your partner is somebody that can tell you the truth so that you can be better. Because one of the things marriage does is that marriage makes us better people. Yes. And if you are listening and you're probably somebody who does not like to hear the truth, that's a red flag for somebody. Nobody should want to be with you if you're somebody who is always defensive when your partner is trying to talk to you, correct you, or put your character in check, then you yourself, you're a red flag. All right, so those are the three uncommon but very important flags, red flags in relationship that I would like you all to look out for if you're in a relationship, if you're courting, or even if you're not in any relationship. It is very, very imperative. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I'm sorry I lost the remaining audio file of this particular video, but thank you for watching. I hope that you were blessed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and also share this video with your loved ones. Till I come your way again next time, stay blessed and be happy. Bye.